Hello guys, we're at Fairhope Alabama in my shed, which with Cedar Ridge whitetail. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe, like, turn on your notifications so you don't miss another video or TikTok on this channel. And make sure to hit my boy Max at Fairhope Fisherman, which he will tell you a lot about fishing, which we're gonna be doing that if you're fishing like in Mobile Bay or in Gulf. If you're fishing at the Gulf or any place like that, these are the type of baits, rods, or lures that you could use. Or if you do it a different way with different rods, that's okay. No problem. But we're going to get it started off with the spinning reel, which I like this. I recommend a spinning reel because it's easy to control. An ugly stick would be good because it's real bendable. Like this one's not an ugly stick, but it would bend really good. And it has a really good like weight to it where it could hold that fish's weight. But I'm gonna start off with the circle hook. You know, some people don't like circle hooks. I'm not a big fan, but they hook really good. But if y'all like a type of yank, like if y'all like to yank the fish, then I think this might not be a good rod or good hook for you, because if you yank it, it will come out right of the fish's mouth easy, like because of that point. But we got that, and we got this 30-pound leader with a 2-ounce weight right here. And I like this, you know, because it bends real good, but it could also hold bigger fish, like little black-tipped sharks like that long, or redfish, or anything like that, like triple tail, anything if you're fishing in Mobile Bay, that it could hold big redfish, big sharks, but not like 6 feet, but big sharks. Then in the Gulf, you could hit like snapper with it. Get snapper. You could get like grouper, not Goliath grouper, that's a little too big, but hit like grouper with it, like black grouper. But red snapper, I'm gonna say that's my favorite fish. I like that, but not better than sheephead, which we're getting started off with this. So this right here I love because this will be a good sheephead rod, real bendable. I think this might be an ugly stick, but at the same time I said I like spinning reels, so it'd be a good spinning reel. And what I'll be using is a Kell hook, which if y'all like a big sheephead fisher, y'all know the hooks get caught on the rocks and it's hard, so you have to cut the line. But these, you could yank it a little bit. You could go up to the rock a little bit and yank it, and it might come off. But I like to use a popping cord because it has a little weight to it and it could go out far. With this 30-pound line right here, I think it's 30 or 20 pounds with a bullet weight and a split shot, a little bit down, a little bit, so it could go out farther too. With my favorite bait will be filler crabs, like your local bait shop or anything will be good for filler crabs or anything like that. At Mobile Bay, at Gilliard Island, it's a mile long if you walk around it, but it's really cool. Just make sure to not hook birds because there's a lot of birds down there. But if you're out in the Gulf, you know, fishing by bridges, I think you will probably get to do like a like this rod right here, the one that I said about the shorts. This will probably be good with a Kell hook and filler crabs. This would be really good. And then starting off with this one. This one isn't really good for like big fish. This is a good rod for like smaller fish, like croaker are really good redfish bait. If it's like a croaker like 3 inches, like a 2-inch croaker, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches would be good for a big rod like that for redfish, like the big rod that you saw. This, I would be using this little hook to hook them. If you hook any catfish, like there's a catfish called a hardhead. It is the worst you could probably ever if you hook little ones, and they have a spine on their fins that will hurt you. It's not poisonous, but at the same time, I'm using a bullet weight. You see here, a bullet weight with a split shot.
That's a good idea to keep it from going down any farther, right? Is that why you got that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, because it doesn't go farther and make the fish not to want it. So, and what I'll be using for this will be a
Let's show them how
Will
far,
be-
what the distance is between the hook and the weight.
about a foot.
About a foot. Okay.
About a foot, so, you know, just to keep it a little distance, you know, so they worry about the bait. And my favorite bait to use for this will be shrimp. Shrimp is really good bait, like your current shrimp that you buy at Walmart, you know, any fishing place that you could get shrimp from. This will be really good rod. But let's get on to the lures, and we'll put these aside. But we'll get off with this will be the popping cork. You know, it has a little rattle to it, but it will pop it because it has that, which will pop it and push the water, and it will get speckled trouts. We call them speckled trout, white trout, but other people call them sea trout, which not a bad idea. But if you're fishing for trout, these are the best lures you could probably have. These are called speck rigs. These are all called speck rigs. And speck rigs, they will have a good color.
Here, let's lay them down here.
Okay. It will have a good color, and it could come in pink or yellow and orange, or all white. Like white, it would be mullet, like little Peter mullet.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite would be the orange and yellow, and the white ones would be my favorite because you could catch flounder on these. The blue rod that I showed y'all right there, that will be a good flounder rod, or the one that I showed you that you can catch sheephead on is a good flounder rod. But these are really good, and they barely tangle up. They're, you know, they kind of tangle up a little bit, but you get used to it. But these are really good trout hooks. You know, redfish like them, trout like them, flounder like them a little bit.
Show what color is your favorite again.
My favorite would be
your favorite for Mobile Bay.
Mobile Bay will be these two and the white ones. The pink ones, they're alright, but these will be my favorite right here.
In that order. So okay, there's his favorites.
And as I was saying, and these I got these basically at Walmart. They're come in different kinds of split shots. You got the big ones. You got these big ones. You got these like medium-sized ones. They're, you know,
you got an assortment there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sort it out a little bit, but they come in different kind of sizes, and instead of like buying some split shots, you could buy these for like $5 at Walmart, and you just, you know, get you a good year of them, a good couple. But I like to use this jig right here. This is a good trout jig because it kind of floats on top of things.
Let's lay it down there where we can.
But
what's that now? What's that for?
Trout like them, redfish like them, really good.
Let's see here.
But these are you might could get this, and we got this. This is a bigger treble hook. Okay. I might could find a smaller treble hook. Okay, here we go. But these are the biggest treble hooks. These, you could catch croaker with these right here, these smaller ones.
So that's croaker.
Catfish might like those, and this will be big sharks and stuff. Big sharks and other things like that if you're trying to go shark fishing. Which we have these bobbers right here are like heavy. They have heavy weight, so they also go far. You could probably use them for like sheephead or anything like that. Like sheephead would be really good. We got a rattler right here, which this is good for bass baits, but I kind of like to use them for like trout baits. Flounder, we eat these, you know, have a rattle and stuff. Right. They're kind of aggressive. But let's get down to the real baits that I like. Like, I really like them. And we'll put this off for a little bit. This is really old. Oh, and this one I like, this rattler. Well, no, it ain't a rattler, I guess, but it's really colorful and it gets the fish's attention. I don't know where you can find these. A friend gave this to me, and the rattler, so I don't know where you can find these, but these are really good, you know, baits. And like snapper, like I was saying in the Gulf, snapper might like this. If y'all don't know what a glass minnow is, it is a minnow that you could catch probably gets about that long, and you can see inside. These have a little shiny, so if you see up in the light, it shines in the light, so it gets their kind of, it reflects off the light and stuff, and it gets the fish's attention. And glass minnows, I don't know how they can see them, but glass minnows are like the best bait. Like, I use them all the time for redfish and also trout. And they work so good. They are like the best baits you could probably ever have. If I could get this unloosed, we're just not going to fool with that for a little bit. But, oh, by the way, if you're watching this video right now, we might be doing a live April. You know the date?
I don't know what the date is.
I guess we don't know what the date is, but we'll definitely probably might be doing a night fishing live. But these are my favorite. Like mullet. Mullet is good for snapper. Like snapper and stuff. Like if I could get one out, they're frozen. We just caught these last night, so we caught a lot on one night. But here we go. This right here will be a mullet. They are, some people kind of recommend them as carp, but all they eat is mud, and they're actually really good to eat. They taste like chicken, which people say everything tastes like chicken, but that, and they're really good shark. They're the best shark fishing bait if you're ever going shark fishing for like bigger sharks. I'm gonna say the size you could probably use is about, if I could get it, like, we just dropped that. Would be about this size hole for the sharks, for like the 6-foot shark. And we'll just pick this up. But as I was saying, for the croaker.
Yeah, the croaker.
Croaker would be good, like shrimp. Shrimp right here. Well, y'all can't see that because it's frozen, but shrimp. If you can see that right there, that is shrimp. And shrimp is really good. I think you can see it like that. But shrimp is really good to eat, which I love shrimp. They're also good for like croaker fishing. Croaker fishing is like, that's how they go, But that's all today, and I hope y'all having a good day, and bye.